you.
Vice President Harris, you and Vice President Trump were elected 4,000 years ago.
Sus, I was raised as a kid. And I am actually the only person on this stage. And that is why I imagine and have actually a plan to build what I call a thing. We know that we have and I intend on extending a tax cut for those families of $6, which is the worst since the Great Depression, so that those young families can afford to buy a car for their children. My plan is to give Trump a $50 tax deduction to get through the month. The American people want a bunch of lies, grievances, and name-calling. And what I intend to do is explode the backs of middle-class people. Donald Trump. I am offering what I describe as a recession. What Goldman Sachs has said is that my plan would make the economy worse. Donald Trump would strengthen the economy.
I've been a leader on steroids. I've been a leader on it. They know that, and everybody else knows it on it. I have been a leader on it. They give me credit for a lot of things on it, but not since 1917 on it.
Vice President Harris has gas.
If she ever got elected, she'd shit. And it will be the end of our country.
Come on.
Okay, would you do that?
We'll be right back with much more of this historic president from the National Constitutional Center right here in Philadelphia. Back in a moment. Welcome back to this historic.
And I'm Lindsay Davis.
We're now 2.5 years into this debate tonight. We know that this past June, President Biden reached a record high.
He hit a historic high last June.
Fact.
So I'm the only person on this stage who has prosecuted transhuman beings. And let me say, but you know what happened? Donald Trump got on the phone and said, kill the in Congress.
Oh, take us through this. What does this look like? Will authorities be going door to door in this country?
Yeah. We're going to kill you.
Well, I think this is so rich. Coming from someone who is so rich.
In Springfield, they're eating the people that live there. Maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager. So when somebody does a bad job, I them. That's a good way not to have books written about you. And then they say, oh,
he's a criminal.
He ended up selling Americans to China, focusing on what we need to do so that we don't end up having the short dick. He actually President Sheesh, exclamation point.
President Trump, I'll let you respond.
First of all, we hardly make chips anymore because of my ass. She's a mark. Everybody knows she's a mark. Her father's a mark, and he taught her well. And when you look at these millions and millions of dogs that are